now recording. I will record up to 6 hours. Recording are deleted after 7 days. How do you how do you get them? Do they send it to you personally?
Yeah, you get
Oh
a
yeah,
DM.
I see.
Yeah.
Well,
Welcome back to the Brain Damage Podcast. This is after we watched the Creator Clash, and honestly, it is probably one of the better YouTube boxing matches. I'm happy that they were all YouTubers this time and not actual boxers, because those are boring.
yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, the two women, they were not YouTubers.
Well, internet personalities is what I
yeah.
meant to say. And honestly, I was hoping for both of them to like have a draw, but I'm honestly more happy that just a Minx won.
I completely disagree with that. I completely disagree. I was I was 100% like in the camp. Like if for the people that watch the pre-show, I was like this goes from TikTok and she really annoying. I really hate. I don't like her. I really want her to get her shit knocked in. And but then like after I felt like very strongly about how much I didn't like her at first, but then like when like the match started and like she was like pushing through it so fucking hard, and I was like damn, I want her to win now. Like I completely respect like what she did. It was absolutely like like there was a couple of a couple of matches where that was the case. But I completely like turned around my viewpoint of her like after the match had started.
I just liked that Minx's shorts were like all shiny and stuff. That's what made me pick her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were all shiny. I was like, ooh, so shiny. I hope she wins.
All right. Fine.
Yeah, and also she's kind of like Jacksepticeye's cousin or something.
Oh.
Because she's Irish and she dyes her hair.
You don't have to explain the joke, Manuel.
I feel like I have to.
Fine.
So what was your favorite part of the event, Sammy?
Before we start with favorite fights, I kind of want to go like in order of the fights and talk about each of them. Okay, I guess I'll just like there's like we can talk about our favorite fights when we get to them. Let's talk about the Matt Watson fight.
That was the most disappointing thing I've ever seen in my life.
In honor of Matt Watson's fight lasting 22 seconds, I think this segment should last 22 seconds.
Okay, so my girlfriend bet me $2. My girlfriend bet me $2 that Matt Watson would win, and she lost in 22 seconds.
Dude. Okay, look, like honestly, to be fair on Matt's part, I think they cut it too short. I saw some people like throwing that around, and honestly, I think they're right because like I saw a replay of like them fighting, and I think they cut it too short. Like Matt didn't look that fucked up. Like he looked like he could keep going at least a little bit longer. I still think Dad would have won. But I feel like there could have been a slim chance of a possibility that he could have maybe come back. Like maybe dad bought tires himself out from like going so crazy in the beginning that like maybe Matt can somehow like come back. But he wasn't even that fucked up. Like he could have kept going. I feel like honestly,
I'm so confused. Was it a TKO?
Technically, it was a TKO. They told apparently, I guess they decided that he couldn't defend himself well enough. But like, I think he was just shocked, and I think he was just shocked, like how crazy
many times he was getting hit in the face.
Yeah, like he was the first match. First of all, let's say this: he was the first match against Dad, who already in the press conference was like already shown to be incredibly like wild and energetic. That like he probably was just kind of shook a bit like after like the first hit because he was absolutely like because it was just a lot to like take in all at once. But I feel like if he got his bearings, he could have maybe like put up like somewhat of a good fight.
I have no clue how they even determined that the fight even ended early. I would have thought the only way that could happen is if Matt was like face down on the floor,
Exactly,
unconscious.
right?
Yeah.
Like I was under the impression that they were gonna like he didn't like, exactly like you said, he didn't even hit the floor once that time. It was 22 seconds. They
We
cut it off way too short. Like
we've seen like in the next few fights we see stuff way worse than what happened to
exactly,
Matt.
that's what I'm saying. Like Matt
Like
came out like very like like very clean. He came out very clean after that match, but everyone else got fucked up, and they didn't
a,
stop those matches prematurely. It's
a
just like it
very
just seemed odd.
a very good example of that is that there's a picture that Matt and Ryan took with Meat Canyon,
Exactly.
and Ryan's all bloodied up and shit, and like and Matt's all smiling, all cheesy,
I know. I
all
saw that
stupid.
picture. I saw that picture too. It's really it's like just the this like the difference between like the two outcomes is absolutely insane. Like he Matt could have got beaten up a little more. He could have at least taken some more hits. Like even if he wasn't gonna like hit back as well as I would have liked, as well as anyone would have liked, he at least could have taken more hits than what he initially did. That it was too early to call it off.
Yeah, I agree. I really don't think they gave him a fair chance.
Exactly. I agree.
Also, Sammy, you were right. Matt was also the first one to throw a punch in
He
Creator
was.
Clash. Yeah,
He
but
was the first one.
but it didn't connect like at all.
Yeah, I guess. It's just yeah, he was the first one to throw a punch, but unfortunately it's just like Dad Bod was too like I knew the dad was gonna win, but I didn't want him to win like this, man.
Not like this. Not like
I'm
this.
scared that this will like gain an ego because this was literally the easiest fight ever.
I know, right? Look. That's what I'm saying. Like he's saying, like he like for 22 seconds. I don't think we can actually like he looked great. I will say he looked great out there. He did look great, but I don't think we can truly say that like he could be like a boxer just based off of 22 seconds of footage against Matt Watson, who was like flailing his arms about from the shit that we saw. Like,
I'm surprised he didn't do like the funny scream he does. That would
yeah,
be really funny.
you're right.
Like
That
the
would have
little girl scream. That would
that
be
would have
so
been
fucking
funny.
fun.
Even if he did, he could have because we wouldn't have been able to hear it.
I mean, we would have seen it in his face. We would have
Maybe, yeah.
recognized that that is the scream. That
That
would be so fucking funny, dude.
would have been really funny.
Yeah. So next, we're gonna move on to the probably the most entertaining fight of
Dude,
the entire event.
this was my favorite fight.
It
Mine
was the
too.
one that lasted the longest, I think.
No, they all no. The only two that lasted all 5 rounds was Ryan's and Idubbbz. Idubbbz lasted all 5 rounds too.
Yeah, but I think it was the longest one, right? Because
No.
I think they had to. I thought it went through all 5 rounds.
What do you mean? That's what I just said. Ryan went through all
Wasn't
5 rounds, and so did Idubbbz.
didn't one of Idubbbz's rounds get cut short? Oh, it was when they had the 3 minute
It
one.
was the first one when they decided mid round to do it at 5 rounds for 2 minutes instead of 4 rounds for 3.
You're right. You're right. But this was definitely the most entertaining one.
I know, dude. I was so rooting for Ryan. Like, okay, I know in the pre-show, I thought he was gonna kill Alex. I thought he was going to absolutely demolish Alex. But
Me too.
the moment it started, it like immediately I was like, Ryan's actually the underdog here. It was an absolutely insane, just like how like quickly that my like mindset on it turned. I guess the same could be said for all the rounds. My mindset like kind of changed very quickly for all of them except the Ego Raptor Harley fight.
I think this one's the most entertaining because
Yeah.
it was not you were not sure of the outcome of the end of the fight in the first round, like every single other match.
I know. It was so crazy. Look, honestly, I feel kind of the same for the Idubbbz fight and like there it. I'll get to it when I get to it, but the with the Ryan fight, like just like his absolute determination was so like incredible. Like I was so like Like I think like Moist like Critical was right on the money, like to call him the anime protagonist. It was like absolutely insane. Like just how like the it really felt that way. Like he was like facing off like this like absolutely like behemoth of a man, that I didn't think was gonna be a behemoth of a man at first. And like I thought he could have possibly come out on top, but I'm really sad that wasn't the case. He put up such a good fucking fight. It was insane.
Alex didn't have such long arms. Ryan would have definitely won.
Dude, yeah.
I'm sure of it.
I think something that I like didn't consider during their fights, during Matt and Ryan's fights, like I feel like Ryan could have won. I feel like Ryan could have won if they trained more, but I didn't. I didn't consider just like probably the effect that the lawsuit is having over them, like during their training period. They probably like super overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. So like I feel like Matt could have definitely benefited from like having a clearer mind, and both of them could have benefited from having a clearer mind. But obviously this is just like speculation. I obviously don't know them.
But honestly, if it was, I think Alex and Ryan should have a rematch.
I know, me too. I think that would be great. I felt kind of upset after the fight that I didn't tweet the Patrick versus the Patrick and SpongeBob after the food bowl thing.
Yeah, and then
I
showed you a meme that did that.
I made that joke like after the fight was done, and then everyone else made that joke, and I felt really upset. I was like, that should have been me. It should have been me.
Now you're happy I told you to go get your phone and tweet out that Dr. Mike one, right? Because
Mike
you got
one?
it first.
Dr. Mike one. The Graham Stefan one, you mean?
Oh yeah, that one.
I said he should have invested in some boxing lessons.
Yeah, I told you to go grab your phone and shit, and you ran to go grab it.
Dude, the Ryan McGee fight, I was so like I was so like that is the most emotional I'd felt out of all of the fights. I think that I was super into that one. Ryan did amazing though, and I'm really happy with. I'm really proud of him and Matt too. Matt, like, it wasn't as obvious as Ryan because Ryan had to lose weight, Matt had to gain weight, but both of them they both put a lot of work into their bodies for this event, and I'm really proud of what they were able to do, especially considering the circumstances that they had themselves in for the past few months. And so,
you want to know something funny?
What?
My girlfriend heard Matt say that he put on 20 pounds of muscle, and she's like, "That's fucking bullshit."
I mean, 20 pounds is probably a bit much. He definitely put on he definitely put on a bunch of muscle, though. He definitely put on quite a bit of muscle. You can't deny that from him. He did bulk up a bit. He's much less of a skeleton person as he used to be.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny that he was flailing his arms like a baby.
Dude. I think that it was just like a fucking
a shock to Matt.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't think that is a true testament of what his ability should be considered. I was talking with my girlfriend, and I was thinking that I feel like if they could have somehow switched Dad and Odd Ones Out so that Dad was fighting I Did a Thing instead of Odd Ones Out, and then Odd Ones Out fought Matt Watson, that probably could have ended up being more fair, honestly.
That makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Maybe we could, in another timeline that happens.
Yeah, because Odd Ones Out also lost first round.
Really badly. Really badly.
On his birthday. We'll get there.
Isn't that the next one? We should just talk about it now. Yeah.
Is it the next one? Okay, well then yeah, Odd Ones Out lost first round of his match on his birthday.
No, he lost the second round, didn't he?
He lost the second. No, he lost the first round. I swear to God, he lost.
I thought the only one who lost the first round was Matt.
No. I think Odd Ones Out also lost first round, but he
internet
did,
comment etiquette. I think also got out in the first round.
No, he didn't. Etiquette. He lasted this 2 rounds. I think Odd Ones Out lasted 1 round, but it wasn't in 22 seconds. He had like 22 seconds left on the clock. He'd gone through most of the match, but they did a TKO. I'm pretty sure. Let me look up the final.
So on our scoreboard that we made up yesterday for the people that we wanted to win, we're only we're 1 and we only have 1 guess right. I think
probably.
Yeah, and I think 2 of them.
Well, I had a couple guesses right, but I'll get there when we get to them.
But honestly, James is gonna remember this for the rest of his life, and I feel terrible. Honestly, he should never have gotten with the coach that he got because he did not do a good job.
Who?
The Odd Ones Out.
His coach? Well, yeah, I have no idea.
His coach obviously did not.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at the final. Hold on. Final scoreboard. Creator Clash. Predictions leaderboard? What is this? No, not this. Not this.
Why don't you look up Creator Clash winners? Creator Clash.
My God, fuck Bing. Fuck Bing. I hate this fucking stupid ass.
Why do you use Bing?
It's just the first one that popped up. Okay.
Oh no, never mind. We were the internet comment etiquette one was after the Ryan versus Alex one.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
Send the thing that you saw and put it in the chat.
I'll send it to I'll put it right here. There we go.
Which one you put it in?
Put it in casual.
Results. Okay. Oh, where is it? I don't see it.
It's like these paragraphs right here.
Internet. Okay, all right. Cruiser division. Yeah. It says right here, quick first round stoppage over Odd Ones Out. Yeah, it was. So Odd Ones Out also lost first round.
That sucks, major ass, dude.
To be fair, it was more than 22 seconds.
Exactly. Well, yeah, well, they didn't cut him off. They didn't cut him off like mid-fight. But the difference is, Odd Ones Out was actually physically getting hurt. You could tell he was getting hurt.
Yeah.
Matt came out like very clean. So
the only survivor of the Creator Clash
was Matt.
Yeah. So there's really not much that came out like not beat up. Like he was the only one that came out like not beat up was Matt.
There's really not anything much to say about the Odd Ones Out. I did a fight because it just seemed like it lasted for like a minute and then bye-bye.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody really wanted
Odd Ones Out to win. I really wanted him to win.
Me too.
Like I too have a vendetta against Australia, and I used to really like Odd Ones Out back in the day. And it was his birthday. It's just a lot. Like,
what do you have against Australia, huh? The way they talk?
Yeah.
Their funny little hats?
They don't talk like me, so I don't like them.
That makes sense.
The funny little hats? What do you mean? Oh, I see. I know what you mean.
I say that about everything. I say that about every race. I think it started with I think I said the Chinese with those funny little hats or something. But anyways, I guess
we'll talk about the internet comment etiquette one next.
I was about to say, and anyways, let's talk about a guess that I actually got right. The Eric from Internet Common Etiquette versus DJ Welsh, and he won with flying colors. It seemed like Eric didn't throw any punches.
I know. I swear he did it, dude.
It's honestly one of the most disappointing fights of the entire event.
That shit was boring as
Because
fuck.
he didn't put up a fight or anything. He looked
He
cool
did.
though, DJ Welsh. Cool looking
Yeah, I
guy.
like DJ Welch a lot. He seemed like a cool guy.
Pretty chill.
But that match was equally as chill, I guess, because it felt like nothing really happened.
Well, yeah, Eric was put on the fight too early, I think, so he had to fight with headgear. And
yeah, no. Apparently, he asked for there to be headgear because his opponent had only like 5 weeks to. So he said that he wanted headgear for them because his opponent didn't have as much time as he did, which sounds like bullshit. He wanted it for himself.
Yeah, and then he lost.
He lost. Yeah,
that was horrible. And why would they even do a rematch? DJ Welsh is obviously gonna beat him again.
Yeah, DJ Welch he said that he had MMA fighting experience and that it was super weird to transition into boxing. But honestly, like that experience over internet comment etiquette's no experience definitely won over.
Yeah. That was a very boring, very underwhelming, but I did get it right, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
We should transition next to the Just a Mink fight.
That shit was
which
awesome.
is one of the more interesting fights, probably one of the best ones, or it is one of the best ones. I think it might be the third or second best one.
You absolutely denied it. You were like, I hate Twitch and TikTok. I don't want any of them, either of them to win. This is going to be boring and stupid.
Yeah, and I was wrong because it lasted longer than most of the men's fights.
Yeah. Did it end in a TKO? I don't remember.
Yes, I ended in a TKO.
Yeah. I see. Okay. I was absolutely on Yodeling Haley's side. Like after I know what I said in the last podcast, but I absolutely like felt that like I really wanted her to win. Like she had so much like grit and also determination like Ryan. Like I think you were the one that said it, that like it was like the female version of the Ryan McGee fight.
Yeah.
I completely agree with that statement. It was like it didn't hit the same highs for me as Ryan, but also I've been following Ryan and Matt for a really long time now, so I have much more of a connection to them than any other people in this event. But
yeah, I liked that Just a Minx was like hitting a lot more, and that made me want her to win because it would be easy, and I think easy fights were pretty cool in this because it's funny, but then Yodeling Haley started actually throwing punches and kind of getting close.
yeah,
but I don't know.
She held in like a champ, bro. Like
she really did.
She absolutely like held up really well, and I was super shocked with it. I was super shocked because like I said, like she seemed like a cringy TikTok person. I'm like, I don't like TikTok. Like I don't know if, and she was super. I still believe she was super uncharismatic in like all the things that she's been in, like talking wise. But like despite all that, like I think she showed a true like mental fortitude that I didn't think I expected out of her. It was really like amazing, honestly.
It was a really good fight too. It's one of the matches that started out with not knowing which boxer is actually going to win in the first round.
It's in my top 3 fights. My top 3 fights from the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. Did you like it a lot, Jandies?
Yeah, it was one of the more entertaining fights, to be sure.
Who are you brooding for? Jandies.
I don't know. It was like neither one really.
Neither one.
All right.
Alrighty, now let's move on to one of the more interesting fights: the AB versus Hondur from
Dude,
Couch Shop.
dude,
Very crazy, very good fight.
dude. I was okay. I I thought Hundar, without a doubt in my mind, I thought Hundar would absolutely demolish AB.
I mean, he sort of did. He came
Dude,
out pretty
no,
much not
no
scratched.
way. You can't say without a doubt that he demolished him. No, AB put up a fucking good ass fight, bro.
He really did. He did way better than I thought he would. But Hondur like came out looking like he didn't get hit that much at all. Like every time they wiped his face, there's like no blood on the towels.
Dude,
They would just give him water and shit. And
AB,
AB looked like he was just like hit with
a fucking semi
a
truck.
fucking truck. Yeah, it was funny, but he did put up a fight. But he put in a lot of heart. Although I
He
don't
did.
like AB very much, he did put up a pretty good fight. But I still thought Hondur was gonna win, and I wanted him
I
to
knew
win.
he would win. I knew he would win, but I was really impressed with how well he did, especially because like the differences in their builds was obviously like it was very apparent that like who was more like built for this. But like the point like I was absolutely astonished when AB like knocked him down to his knees for that second. Like that was crazy, dude.
That was very much unexpected. I
I did
agree.
not, yeah, I did not think he could knock him down once. Like he was getting some good hits in there, but he seemed like a steel wall that would that would not budge for anyone. And he was able to knock him on his knees, and that was fucking crazy.
Yeah, and AB did put on a really good show, so
I
I got to give
Yeah,
him props for that.
yeah. You said he was spineless.
He is spineless. He's
Is he though? Can you say that now after watching that fight?
I think he's spineless in the sense of like his. I mean, like how he is with Ethan, how he just
Fine,
lets him,
fine,
how he
fine.
just lets him get away with all the shit he does.
I guess so. All right, fine. I don't know.
I mean, in that sense,
I
I
feel
don't mean that he's not spineless to like
yeah.
box. Like,
All right,
yeah,
fine.
it's a different kind of spineless.
I feel fully justified in putting my faith in AB. I feel like he could have done it under many.
I had a little bit of faith in AB too.
I
But Hundor looked like a fucking, like you said, a steel wall that wouldn't
Yeah,
move.
he was a steel wall that he knocked down, which I was incredibly impressed with that.
You compared it to like David and Goliath or something.
No, I said that Ego Raptor versus Harley was David versus Goliath, except Goliath
Uh,
won.
yeah. Do we have any more to say about the AB Hundor fight?
I guess that's it. It was just a very incredible fight. I think that he put on a much greater show than I'm sure many people expected out of him, and it was a very incredible. It was a very good fight. It was really good.
I would love to see a fight with Hundor with an opponent that would actually make him bleed a little.
He got a little beat up. He got a little beat up. You can't deny that he got a little beat up at least.
Yeah, for sure. He got
I'm
knocked
sure he
down.
did bleed a little bit. He did bleed a little bit. It wasn't a lot, but he did bleed a little.
Alrighty then. Oh.
I guess next up is fucking Michael Reeves and Graham Stefan, dude.
That was a semi like expected unexpected turn of events. I knew Michael would, I thought originally he wasn't going to do as good as I thought he was, and I thought Graham looked a bit more built. He looked better in my opinion, but he did not deliver at all, and I started rooting for Michael because I saw that he was actually charismatic and like crazy to be there,
I
which was awesome.
I love that he for his entrance music he did the Mine Diamonds song.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was funny as fuck. And you like just based off of that, you would think that he wouldn't have taken his like training as seriously as other people. You would think that like he would think this as a joke, but he absolutely demolished Graham Stefan.
It was funny when the Mine Diamond song came on. You could see like all like the staff there, just like the look on their face, just hearing
They
it.
did not
Yeah,
look happy to hear that.
They did not.
It was really funny. It was really funny, but I 100% respect Michael Reeves. He could kick my ass. He could kick my ass despite his
Michael Reeves
short
can kick
stature.
my ass. Yep, I agree. Michael Reeves can kick my ass too.
Michael Reeves could kick all of our asses at the same time. Like we'll fight him all together and he could kill us.
Simultaneously.
I honestly think I think I can beat up Graham. He did not throw a lot of punches at all. He did put up quite a bit of a fight though, a little bit.
He did put a pretty good. Let me read how long this lasted. It definitely lasted like quite a bit. It wasn't like super long. Okay, it doesn't say anything, but I swear, like Michael, like for being like a little like a short nerd fucking robot guy, like he looked like a real fucking boxer out there. It was crazy.
He looked, yeah, like I said, he looked the most like an actual boxer.
Yeah,
in the entire card.
I was super. I'm sad to hear that. Like I think he said that he wouldn't do this again.
Yeah,
I think I heard them say that he was
more on his channel.
What did you say?
He wants to upload more to his YouTube channel.
That's fair. Yeah, I think I heard them say that he was an undefeated retiring champion.
I would do that. I would honestly do that too. I would beat my first opponent and never
And
box
then
again
dip.
just so I'm undefeated. Yeah. That's badass.
he dropped the mic on that like he was like, yeah, that's it, I did that.
It didn't even seem like that hard to him either. He probably trained really hard.
He looked like he trained really hard. I saw some of the videos of the clips that he has put out, and he looked like he was like really training hard. I forgot to joke in the pre-show yesterday. I was gonna say he was gonna put a robot out there to fight for him, but he looked like a robot. He looked like he was like a machine built for this.
Yeah, he looked like a real boxer.
What's that? You're saying like robot, like for fighting, it's reminding me of that image of C-3PO with a lightsaber saying, "I'm fluent in over 13 billion ways of kicking your ass."
That's Michael Reeves. That was Michael Reeves to a T. I tweeted out that, I don't know if I said this already, but I tweeted out that Graham Stefan should have invested in some boxing lessons.
Did it get any likes or no?
I don't think it got that many likes. The post of my girlfriend got up to like 30 likes.
Which one? Oh, the one of her crying?
Yeah.
Really? I get it.
Yeah.
Well, you told her to post that.
It was really funny.
Holy shit, it does have 30 likes. That's really funny.
It's a really funny post.
It is. Damn, lol.
But yeah, Graham Stefan, I'm glad Michael Reeves kicked your ass. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, one thing about the AB Hunter fight, I posted a tweet that said, I think it says, "I hope AB loses," and 38 seconds or something after I posted that, Nicholas Diorio liked it. He really dislikes AB. He really dislikes AB, but that's all I wanted to add on to that. Yeah. But there's nothing else to add on to the Michael Reeves Graham Stefan fight. It was very clean, very fast, and really also good. Very
Michael
cool.
Reeves looked great out there.
I agree. Now let's move to our most anticipated fight of the night.
Oh yeah,
which ended in a pretty underwhelming conclusion.
I mean, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, it is the shortest part of this article, which is the Harley of Epic Mealtime versus Aaron from Game Grumps.
Yeah.
I legitimately thought that Sam might have not shown Harley anything, and he was just gonna go out and be like a funny, like, hitter or something. But Sam's teachings did pass on to his fighting style. After Aaron was hit once, he was knocked back, and then he hit again and again and again. And I know Sam taught him that. It's in the documentary.
Look, I wouldn't give Sam too much credit because this was Ego Raptor we're talking about here.
Yeah, and he dehumanized him. That's why he was able to beat the shit out of him. He didn't see him as a person. He saw him as an enemy, as an opponent.
Out of all the fight, okay, I take that back. This is the second dirtiest fight out of this whole thing. I think
Dirtiest? Is it because Harley hit Aaron in the back of the head a bunch?
Harley played a little dirty in his fight. I will admit he did play a little dirty in this fight, and I definitely feel like it was because of his time he has spent with Sam Hyde. It seems to have affected him a little bit.
Like I said, he didn't think of him as a person. That's why after he knocked him back, he hit him and hit him and hit him and hit him, and that's how
They
he
seem to
won.
respect
That
the
was
opponent
awesome,
then.
though.
It was very entertaining to see that. I definitely wanted Ego Rap because I don't like him as much anymore as I used to, but like I will say that a couple of the blows that he had took seemed like a little uncalled for. I was surprised that I didn't see Harley elbow him after a punch. I'm not gonna lie.
He got warned too because he kept hitting Aaron while he was like bent over.
Yeah.
And he wasn't allowed to do that, I guess, but he would have won anyways, even if he got like a deduction on his points because Aaron was not throwing any hits at all. Well, he was throwing a few, but not a lot of them were connecting. But also, I completely fucking forgot again. This happened in 2 episodes, Sammy. I completely forgot what I was talking about. I cannot believe this happened again.
Dude.
That reminds me. Remember in the Just a Minx yodeling Haley fight where she just kept like hitting around Just a Minx's head because her
I
head is
know.
like so narrow?
I know, dude. I swear, her leafy head, like her leafy fucking head ass, like saved her because it looked like it was really hard to hit her face. No one would do body shots. There was very few people that did body shots. Everyone was going for the head, and like it's like I get it. That's like a good weak point to hit, but like no one would fucking go for body shots when if it's open, like go for it. Like come on, right? Like
I know. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say about the Harley thing. That moment where Harley kept punching Aaron in the face a bunch of times is much akin to that clip in that Street Fighter tournament where that person parries every single attack. It is much akin to that for me. Does anyone here know what I'm talking about?
Moment
is it the
37.
one with? Is it the Ken versus Chun Li where like
And
he parries all the super move attacks and
With
then
a
like
Yeah,
hits
and
her
then
with the super move back?
yeah,
Yeah,
I think it was pretty close to that, in my opinion.
yeah.
For no legitimate reason, it just reminds me of it.
Yeah, Harley versus Ego Raptor was the closest to a Street Fighter fight out of all of them.
I agree.
It like yeah, like Harley looks like he could be a Street Fighter character. Like he could um heavyweight behemoth of a man. Like
And
dude, I
the
can't
best,
believe like
huh?
apparently there's no like limits. We found this out. There's no limits to heavyweight classes. But I
Wait,
swear
I'm gonna
they
Google
should
that.
have got someone that was closer to Harley's weight range.
You know who would have been?
Who?
A
Oh my god, shut up.
Sam Hyde. Is there a limit to heavy weight boxing? The top class with no upper limit? Really? So
Yeah,
that means Boogie 2988 can fight Sam Hyde. Oh my god.
dude. Yeah,
And he wouldn't have to lose any weight.
yeah, it's insane. Just like that, like I know it's allowed, but like there was a huge disparity in like power there based off of how much bigger Harley was than Aaron was.
Harley had
Yeah,
like the best outro speech for sure when he called out
I
Doctor
I
Disrespect.
agree. I agree. Um, the honestly, like I said, I don't like Ego Raptor that much, but I honestly give him major props for going up against Harley.
Me
Like
too.
he was like he went in there like he lasted up to like round 4, I think. He went in there like he was like he probably knew he was gonna lose because of how much bigger he is than him. But he went in there like swinging, like he like we made fun of it, like we were saying like he was just taking hits, but like he came in there and he was like he threw some hits in there. Harley just like was able to take advantage of him a lot more than Aaron was able to.
Yeah, he did go in the ring and he did fight Harley. That is a fact.
That is a thing that is a fact that happened. He did go in a boxing ring and started boxing.
That is a fact. Yeah. Speaking of facts, let's talk about the fact that Dr. Mike and Idubbbz boxed,
dude,
and it was pretty interesting.
Dude,
honestly, I was thinking maybe I wanted to go for Dr. Mike. Then I heard the Content Cop music in Idubbbz's trailer for himself, and I was like, man, this is like my hero a few years ago. And I haven't watched his actual content in so long. And now seeing him in this match makes me want to kind of root for him. And then he used death grips, I think, for his boxing like
that was a death
thing.
grips?
Yeah, that was super disappointing.
that
So
was a
that
little
kind of
sad.
like
I wish
ruined
he
it.
used his intro music for that.
Me too. Like I wouldn't even care that I had to listen to it twice back to back. I just
I
wanted to see
wouldn't give a
Idubbbz walk
shit.
out with it. Yeah, I wouldn't care that much, but that was stupid that Idubbbz used death grips instead of fucking the Content Cop music. But you know, Dr. Mike was super egotistical and stuff in
Oh
his
my
kind of
god, yeah.
speech.
Look. I really want. I thought it would be funny for Dr. Mike to win at first. I really thought it would be like the pre-show. I said I wanted Dr. Mike to win, but the moment like before we even get into the ego stuff, the moment that the round started, like subconsciously, I already switched sides back to Idubbbz. Like I didn't notice at first, but like I was like every time Idubbbz landed a hit, I was like yeah, go. I was like going absolutely crazy every time that like Idubbbz would hit, and when he get hit, I was like oh fuck no, like I just subconsciously I'd immediately switch to Idubbbz side it's probably really similar to you. It's just like I still have a really like huge soft spot for Idubbbz, even if I I mean like I don't give a shit about like the past anymore. Like I like his new content, his documentaries and stuff, but I feel like there's a little bit of resentment in there for why I wanted to choose Dr. Mike over Idubbbz, but I still think that I much preferred if Idubbbz won, and he put up such a good fucking fight. He was so good up there. I was very impressed with what he was doing.
He was really impressive. Dr. Mike was way better than I thought. He was probably the best boxer there.
Oh no. I don't know about that. I don't know if I can really pinpoint who was like the best boxer or who was like, cuz again, like these are like YouTubers like hitting each other. I know they're like they were taking it seriously. They were taking the sport of boxing seriously, but like with the Matt Watson fight, like he was like Dad was going crazy. I think we mentioned it. Like he was going crazy and going like I'm gonna box Oliver Tree. I'm gonna box these other people. Like he was doing that in the press conference already. But like he like feels like so confident in his abilities. But he just beat up Matt Watson in 22 seconds. Like I don't know if that's a huge accomplishment. And it wasn't even like Matt like should have been put out to begin with. Like he should have kept going. So it's like I feel the same with Dr. Mike. He's going against Idubbbz. Idubbbz put up a really good fight, but like for you to be boasting this much after almost getting your shit kicked in too, like come on.
He's like, I'm a doctor. I'm saving people's lives every day.
I fucking hate that motherfucker.
Like you don't have to bring that up. We know Dr. Mike. It's not
in your
helping
name.
your case. You don't really need to tell me.
I know.
Not
Like,
a very
he was like that in the
likable
press
person.
conference too. He was like that in the press conference too. I won't lie. Like he was like, and I got really annoyed because he was basically saying everything he said in the press conference again. Like
down to the joke he said before he walked off.
Exactly.
Right?
It was like I'm gonna prescribe these hands. Like shut the fuck up, dude. Shut
You
the
should prescribe
fuck
yourself
up.
some new material, Dr. Mike.
I know. I really wanted to I wanted to kick his ass. I wanted to fight him. I would have lost, but I wanted to fight his ass and fucking he has a very punchable face. He has an incredibly punchable face. Like I want to fuck him up.
Sadly, this is one of the matches where you could tell that that Dr. Mike was gonna win pretty
I
early
know.
on.
Like it was really sad. It looked like it could have been even. It was pretty even, but Idubbbz definitely was taking more damage than Dr. Mike was, unfortunately.
That made me sad. But
Yeah.
honestly, it was very much a test of Idubbbz's endurance in this fight because
It
he
was.
literally stayed all of the rounds
I
and he
know.
didn't go down. He didn't get
Didn't
knocked out,
down
and that's
one.
very commendable.
That was incredibly amazing, like off on his part. I was so impressed with his performance. It was absolutely like his performance was absolutely awe inspiring because he was like Dr. Mike wants to boast like, oh yeah, I was like dealing with patients like 3 times a week, and I was also like I was touring like in the time, and I still kicked Idubbbz ass basically, and but like Idubbbz was like trying to uh manage both his
This
training.
entire
He
fucking
needed to train
event.
more than Dr. Mike because Dr. Mike was already ripped to begin with, and
Yeah.
and also managing the actual event itself because he's the fucking coordinator of it.
Yeah, for sure. This was a very I wouldn't say this is the most even fight ever because kind of in the case of AB versus Hundor, one of the people was already like jacked.
Yeah, that's true.
The only thing that they needed to do was learn how to box.
Exactly,
Uh,
right? Like they were already in the
They're already
condition.
in the
Apparently
game.
Hunter had to lose 10 pounds. I guess that makes sense, but I don't know how easy it is to lose muscle mass over fat mass. It could have been similar. With Dr. Mike, I think he said he fluctuated a lot. He said he like would lose 10 pounds and then gain like 10 pounds and then lose 10 pounds and then gain 10 pounds and obviously if he's fluctuating that much, it's very easy for him to drop and gain weight. Unlike Idubbbz, who had to gain fucking 40 pounds for this match. Like,
They were exactly the same weight
dude, I know that
and
was insane. It was so
and height.
crazy. I it was crazy that they're the exact same way. Insane to me.
Now that I think about it, it's a little bit foolish for us to think that Idubbbz would win.
I don't know about that.
Like a
He
tiny
put up
bit.
a pretty damn good fight, man.
He did.
I know he took more damage. He definitely took more damage, but Dr. Mike was taking quite a bit of damage too, and he looked very tired after a lot of the rounds. He was,
Sammy,
what?
Sammy, wait. So when you said Dr. Mike was something, I thought you said Dr. Mike was tweaking. And
Dr. Mike was tweaking, bruh. He has medication that we don't have access to as a doctor, you know?
I can't be caught up by the the drug detectors in the matches.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I don't know. I think Idubbbz definitely put up a really good fight. I think he could have won if he didn't take as much damage as he did. But he even though he took all that damage, he stayed up. It was like fucking Steve Rogers in like the first Captain America movie where like his stupid I could I'm just getting started, whatever fucking catchphrase he has. Like it almost felt like really similar to that. Idubbbz was like going against this fucking ripped ass motherfucking truck of a man that was like hitting him with these brick ass fists, like absolutely demolishing his head.
It legit looked like Dr. Mike's fists were made of bricks, dude. Like those punches were
Dude,
hard. They were
I know.
incredibly hard, and it looked like it was really taking a toll on Ian every time he got hit. Which
It
is why
was.
I think they should have taught him to dodge better.
I think they could be the defense was like I think Jandy brought it up earlier that the defense was the most lacking part of this. Everyone
Yeah,
was
for
like
sure.
super offensive, but no one would dodge, no one would defend. The people that did dodge and defend were the ones that you would expect to dodge and defend a little more. Like
Condor, Dr. Mike.
Yeah, the people who are already fucking built and like only needed to learn how to box, basically. Like
for sure. I remember. I think it was in the Hondor fight. There was a lot of shots of AB punching his wrists and arms.
I know.
Yeah, it was really funny.
It was
but with
funny.
but with the Dr. Mike Idubbbz fight, I think there's a very good I forgot again. What is wrong with me? I need to stop.
Dude, stop tweaking, bro.
I do. Hee.
Tee.
Why didn't they stop the fight beforehand for this fight? Because it looked like Idubbbz was getting hit much worse than Matt Watson.
Maybe they didn't want to like stop the main event early.
Dude, I have no idea. Again, like for them to have stopped the Matt Watson fight so early, like it was absolutely like bullshit for them to do with that. Honestly, like give him at least a bit of a chance to like try to like stand up for himself. Everyone else was taking so many hits, but I guess the difference is like a lot of them were like they were like trading blows a lot. So I guess that's the difference. But Matt, like he just needed to get his footing. I feel like, and for them to stop 22 seconds in, like come on.
The only thing I can compare it to is remember when Jake Paul fought that Tyron Woodley guy and he punched him like 3 times and then he flopped to the floor.
Who?
You haven't seen that clip?
Of what? Hold on.
Jake Paul was fighting some guy and he punched him like 3 times and he flopped to the floor.
Yeah,
Wait, let me find it. I actually kind of want you to see it. Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley knockout. There we go.
I don't remember who that is. I know who Jake Paul is.
Yeah, Tyron Woodley I wouldn't expect you to know because I did not know who he was either.
He's a real boxer, right?
No. He wasn't a real boxer. He was, I think, an MMA fighter or something.
Oh, okay.
Let me
saying, like I could take you out, Jake Paul or whatever.
Was he an MMA fighter? I don't know. Look at that, Sammy.
Okay. I'll put in the clip here of what I'm watching.
I don't think you'd be able to download it. Yeah, you get one big ass hit and he fell to the floor.
I'll look it up.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a pretty hard hit, but I swear that a lot of the hits in this event were a lot harder.
Yeah. I don't know. That Matt didn't fall to the floor or anything like that. I thought that's the only way you could.
I don't even think he got. Did he get knocked down at all? I don't even remember. Where he was kind of just like backing up a lot. I don't think he got knocked down even once.
Yeah, I think so. I think Matt just. I don't think he fell at all or anything. Yeah.
They just they just decided this little pussy twink boy can't handle the heat or whatever. Like too early. Like.
I love that tweet I put in our group chat that says "twink obliterated" or something like that.
Oh yeah, was that a Matt? Not Matt. That was a Max Mofo tweet.
Max Mofo burner. It's a fan account.
Oh, okay.
I wish that was Max, dude.
That
would have
really
been so
fucking funny if Max tweeted that.
That is so fucking funny. Twink obliterated. How would you guys rank all these fights? Like, which one's the best? Which one's the worst?
Ryan number 1. Matt, the Ryan Alex Ernst one number 1. The absolute like passion in the fight. The determination from Ryan's part. Like he was taking quite a beating, and Alex wasn't getting hit as hard as he was for sure. And Ryan was. Like he was taking it like a fucking champ, and then after the fight, like people joke about it, like they hugged like 20 times or whatever. But like I appreciate the sportsmanship, and I appreciate how much respect they each had for each other. It was very heartwarming and really like again, like I feel like I went through like all emotions in that entire like fight. Like I was like shocked, scared, sad, and peed my pants a little. like in the middle of the fight. You know, it was like I went through every stage of grief when Ryan lost. It was just like that was just the most powerful fight out of all of them for sure.
For sure, that is the most that is the best fight. I could not agree more. If I'm being honest, the second best fight is either the Just a Minx one or the Idubbbz versus Dr. Mike one.
I think I'd go with Idubbbz versus Dr. Mike because they lasted the full 5 rounds. They lasted the full 5 rounds, and that was and also Ian's also his determination, like his unwillingness to go down was very commendable. It
For
was
sure, the show had to go on.
yeah, it was a very incredible fight, especially on Ian's part. I really fucking hate Dr. Mike though. He's a fucking douchebag.
But the third best fight has got to be the Just a Minx yodeling Haley fight.
Yeah.
Because of the whirlwind of emotions you feel when you're watching this live, and you kind of like pick a person you want to win, and then it gets interesting because now you don't know. It's now 50-50 chance randomly.
Yeah,
Because suddenly one of them gets really good out of nowhere.
It was Haley was a shocker for sure. She definitely she shocked me with how well she did. And again, like my top 3 fights, it almost my top 3 fights, it almost feels like they have like a clear winner. Like it a clear but unclear winner where like they put up like the opponent puts up a really good fight, but like in the end you know who's going to win out of it. But they're just like I say these 3 fights and maybe AB. I might consider AB in that category too. Like these are like anime protagonists versus like their rival, and it like all 3 of them. It was super interesting, and I know for a fact just based off of those 4 fights alone that they're gonna they're gonna do another one.
Sure hope so. And I hope AB gets an opponent that matches him.
Yeah.
Better than Hundor, or maybe we should give him like more time to train.
Yeah,
and then
like,
maybe he could fight him again.
Give him some prep time.
Yeah. And with the other fights, I don't think I want to talk about them as much because they're kind of like not worth mentioning because of how like underwhelming they kind of were.
I guess so, yeah.
Honestly, well, not underwhelming. The Michael Reeves
Reeves was
Grand
great.
Theft, and yes, that one was a good one, a really good one.
Just to finish off my ranking, Ryan number 1, Idubbbz number 2, Haley number 3, AB number 4, number 5, Michael Reeves, number 6. Surprisingly, Harley is this low. Actually, I'm surprised that Harley's this low. Actually, I was anticipating his fight the most, but he just demolished like Ego Raptor like pretty easily. Number 7 was I'm gonna go with Matt. Actually, I'm gonna go with Matt because I think the internet etiquette one was incredibly underwhelming, despite him lasting longer.
Yeah, I think the Dad versus Matt one was a little bit more entertaining.
Yeah, because of just how absolutely insane Dad like went in like from the get go.
It's fascinating, but honestly, I think DJ Welsh and Internet Common Etiquette goes after that, and then I did a thing in the Odd Ones Out.
Oh, I forgot about them. I would put them above the Internet Common Etiquette still too. Let's put them at 7. No, actually, put okay. I don't know where to put them honestly. I think I would put Matt above that one above the etiquette guy.
All right.
For my opinion.
I pretty much agree with that. Nothing much I would change.
Yeah.
What about you, Jandies? Which would you rank?
Honestly, I would rate the Ryan versus Alex fight as the most entertaining one. I honestly think that's the best one.
Yeah.
Second, I would say the Just a Minx versus Yodeling Haley fight.
All right.
And for the third best one, It's a good question. I don't know why I'm overthinking the third best one.
Like, would you pick AB versus Hondor or
yeah, that one I would say.
That one more than Idubbbz?
I like the Idubbbz fight. I just like the AB versus Hondor a bit more because of how like surprising it was.
Yeah,
That's
surprising
fair,
how like unscathed it looked like Hondor was. That was the most surprising for me.
Also, how AB did better than I expected.
Same, I agree with that too. And what would you rank after that?
Oh, you want me to rank all?
I ranked all of them. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I don't want to rank all.
All right.
Sorry.
That's fair. Yeah,
I think that pretty much touches all bases, right?
Yeah,
other than like how amazing the event was in general, it was really good.
Great. Our party went really well, I think, in my opinion.
Me too. It was
I'm
really
really
fun.
sad that we forgot about the chips because damn, that salsa was really good. The guacamole was really good. I should have just put a little tray on the front so people like remembered that there was chips.
Yeah, because we had to literally walk like all around the couches to get to the chips.
Yeah, it's fair. That was my fault. Honestly,
Right,
it was
ate quite a bit.
It was we overdid it with the food.
We did. We really did.
That was my fault. I overplanned it. I was expecting people to eat more for some reason, but it made no sense for me to expect people to eat more.
Scallops are really good though.
Oh my god, those scallops are great.
They're really good. I never thought I would like that. Damn, my voice cracked really bad.
I'm mostly sad about the chips. I'm mostly sad about the chips because like that's like a prime finger food for a event as this. I should have put it at the front somewhere, like so you guys would remember it. Because we were super like it was just one fight after another. There was no breaks really in between, like I thought there was gonna be. It was just one fight after another, and we were just like fully like sucked into it. It was like so hard to get out of it, and I completely understand why we just forgot about some of the food. Honestly,
that's all right. I think that touches all of our bases for this, right?
I want to talk about what we about the next creator clash, possibly. Like, who would you guys want for like your dream picks to fight each other? Like in the next creator clash, because they're definitely going to make another one. They're going to make another one, no fucking doubt about it.
So I don't follow a lot of like on-brand YouTubers.
Well, just go for it. Go for whatever you want, even if they're not on brand. Be on there. Just who do you want to fight?
So honestly, I would love to see Sam Hyde go against Anthony Fantano because they're
definitely not in the same weight class though.
You have not seen Anthony Fantano's full body, dude. Like that sounds super gay, but you haven't seen it like I have. He like
that sounds worse.
That's why I added it because
really have a way with words.
I think they recorded a podcast together, and they look about the same height and the same build.
Oh wow, okay.
But maybe it's better if Hassan Piker fights him. I'd like to see.
Are they in the same? I want to think realistically here. Like, who do we think would be in the same weight class and everything like that?
I think either Hassan or Anthony are interchangeable with Sam.
Really? Okay.
Or Joe Rogan. Well, no, Joe Rogan is too short.
I don't know if they're counting in height at all because the internet comment etiquette versus the DJ Welch. Like DJ Welch was like 5'7", I think it said. And then like internet comment evidence like 6'1". I don't know if they're counting height in that. It's just weight, I think, honestly.
I think I have a pretty good choice for people that could fight. David Dobrik and Jeff Wittick.
Jeff Wittick.
For the guy that cut Idubbbz' hair.
Yeah. All right. Why
he could get revenge. So he could get revenge on David Dobrik for busting his head open.
Shit, he did that?
Yeah, do you not know how that happened?
I
Dude,
don't
it's
know.
crazy.
I watched David Dobrik a little bit back in the day before the allegations.
Dude, it's crazy. They had this crane and they were like swinging people from a rope on the crane. David was doing the spinning in the inside the crane, and Jeff went on it and he spinned him around really quickly. And then
Huh.
he stopped it abruptly and he fucking hit his head on the crane and busted his head open.
That's fucking crazy, dude. What?
Yep, that
I
is.
hope that 4 minute and 20-second video is worth it, David Dobrik.
I hope he's thankful that he's not getting sued.
Maybe Jeff Wittick should bust David Dobrik's head open in the ring.
That's what I'm saying. That'd
Yeah,
be awesome.
that's a good choice. You have any picks, Jandies? You don't watch YouTube that much, huh?
I do.
But
I would want to see Muda like from some ordinary gamers, but I don't know.
Mudahar,
I don't know who he would fight though.
It's
Mudahar,
critical.
That would
critical. Okay,
that actually would be interesting. Critical versus Muda.
Mudahar. That would be that sounds interesting. I don't. I'm not super. I watch Moist Critical still. I watch him quite a bit. I don't watch Mudahar at all, so I don't know what he's about. I'm not gonna lie. I've heard of him.
He's almost exactly like critical, except he's more tech savvy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I would like to see. I just had one. I'd like to see Too Mad fight Chad. Anything for views?
Oh my god, yes. Didn't Too Mad lose quite a bit? I heard my girl. No, someone said that Too Mad lost a bit of weight. No, my Aiden told me actually earlier.
Damn,
Aiden
nice.
told me earlier that Too Mad lost a lot of weight. It seemed like, which is interesting. So maybe they're not in the same weight class anymore. They could be. They could be. If who was the other one? Not Too Mad. What was the other guy you wanted to fight him?
Chad. Anything for views?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that could work. I think that'd be funny. That would be great. Actually, that'd be a perfect match. That'd be perfect.
I think so too. That would be awesome.
I guess since we're talking about Chad, I guess this goes into Joji versus Max Mofo.
Yeah, which you thought was probably going to happen.
I didn't think it was probably going to happen. I knew it was an empty spot. I knew it was empty, but deep in my heart, I was hoping it was a mystery fighter.
Yeah.
I thought I was, and my thought for a perfect mystery fighter would have been Joji versus Max Mofo.
That would have been perfect.
Also speaking of the like second creator clash, because they're gonna do it. They're definitely gonna do it. They should add more rounds, more than 10 people. Like the original like set list was supposed to be of 10 people, but they need if they're gonna have some rematches in the next one. I don't know if they will, but if they have some rematches, they need to have more people to keep the interest up, because no one's gonna want to watch. Like, okay, I shouldn't say no one. There will be quite a few people that would still want to watch like a bunch of rematches, but they definitely need to have new people in order to keep the interest up, because Idubbbz said himself that like once you see them fight once, then like that's like kind of like all of the like mystery and intrigue of like how they'll fight is like gone after that in his announcement video for his event. But I definitely would like to see some of them fight again, like Ryan.
Oh, I thought of another one that would be good. Dad versus Matt Pat.
Versus Matt Pat? No way.
He called him out.
Did he? Did he call Matt Pat out?
Yeah.
It was. Oh wasn't it like on a film theory or something?
Yeah.
Did he say film theory? Like he called him film theory?
He called him Matt Pat.
Oh, okay.
No, Matt Pat made a video about Dad on a film theory.
Oh, okay. So that's why he called him out. That's funny. That's really funny. I had no idea. I couldn't tell who he was calling out. The pick out was Oliver Tree. Both times he said it, because he said who he wanted to call out in the press conference too. And I only picked out Oliver Tree out of all the people he said. For me, let's see. I don't know if I think Anthony Padilla would be a good fighter, but I don't know who I would want him to fight. I would say Ian, but I don't think they would be comparable in
Oh my god, I just thought of the perfect one.
What?
Dude, Plain Rock 124 versus Lioness Tech Tips.
Who's playing Rock?
Plain Rock 124 is a tech destruction YouTuber. He's actually a good one.
Oh, and then the other one makes.
Yeah,
Tech.
the other one is a tech
That's true.
YouTuber. The other one's a tech destruction YouTuber.
That's funny. That would be good. That would be good. That'd be a good fight. No. Hold on. Okay. I'm not sure if it would be comparable, but I'd say Anthony Padilla versus Rhett from Rhett and Link, and then Link versus Ian from Smosh.
In a tag team, that would be awesome.
I don't know
That
if I'm
doesn't
a tag
exist
team.
in boxing.
What do you say?
That doesn't exist in
It
boxing,
doesn't
but that would
exist
be
in
funny.
boxing, but I feel like that would be funny. That would be funny to see. They're
I-
they're all OG YouTubers. The only thing is like Rhett and Link are a lot older. Okay, probably like by like 10 years.
What were you saying, Jandies?
I don't know why I thought of this, but Anthony Fantano versus Implement.
That would be funny, but I don't think they're the same height.
I don't think they are either.
Monkey Jones versus Implement.
Monkey Jones versus Rusty Cage. They're the same height.
Are they the same height? All right, that can work.
They're the
Then.
same build and shit too. They're both like incel looking motherfuckers.
True. Are they on brand though? Are they brand friendly? Do you think
Nope,
they're brand
they
friendly
are.
enough?
No, surely not.
I don't even know if they would consider Implement brand friendly.
They probably would. He
Well,
gets a lot of props from the greater YouTube community. He gets talked about a lot. So I'm pretty sure he's brand friendly. I think it would be funny to have JonTron versus Aaron.
That would be great. That would be funny. I was thinking, it's not a comparable, not be class, but I think it'd be funnier if it was JonTron versus Danny from Game Grumps.
That would be that. Well, they're not the same like class, but that would be really funny.
But they're both the second fiddle game like grump people. They're both the second fiddle grumps. So like I would think that would be like a really like it wouldn't be like a grudge match, but it would be treated as such by their fans. Like people who like love Danny more than JonTron versus the people who love JonTron more than Danny, like they would go absolutely insane at each other.
What do you guys think about Leafy is here versus Turkey Tom?
I think that would be funny. Who? You know what? Yeah, that would be good. How old is Turkey Tom? He's about our age.
Yeah, he's exactly our age. I think he's a bit younger than us.
Oh wow, that's funny. Yeah, well, he could fight. I think he's in college though, right? So maybe he wouldn't do it just because of like dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is just a dream match. So yeah, I'd say that's a really good pick. I think really that'd be really entertaining. That'd be really entertaining. Pyro versus Colossal.
I was just thinking that. I was thinking Colossal versus J Station. But Colossal is short and J Station's pretty tall. So I think it would be better if it was Pyro versus Colossal.
Nerd City versus J Station.
Oh shit, you're right. That would be good.
Colossal versus Pyro and Nerd City versus J Station.
Hell yeah. Who else would be good? Oni plays. Well, Oni
versus
from Oni
Aaron.
plays
Oni plays versus Aaron.
Versus Aaron, yeah. That would be good.
I don't think Aaron will do another boxing match. I think he's going to be done after this.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame him. He sucked.
If he got someone that was more comparable to his height, he'd probably be better. But he said himself, like during the match, that like, or not during the match, in his like promo video, he said that he's tired of not eating vegetables and of eating vegetables and chicken all the time, and wants to eat like other shit and drink beer and all that. So I don't think he would go back just for that reason. But maybe he would. I don't know. What?
He wants to eat beer. He said.
He wants to eat beer. Yeah. But I feel like Oni versus Aaron would be funny because of their little Twitter spat they had.
A little Twitter spat. That is so funny.
Spat.
Chris Raygun versus I had someone in mind. I don't know, fucking Amy Schumer. Mr. Beast versus.
Oh my god, Mr. Beast would 100% do it, especially if it's for charity. I'm surprised he didn't do it this time. Actually, I wonder if something happened.
Maybe he's too busy.
Maybe.
You know how like how Idubbbz got a bunch of people last second.
Yeah. I feel like Mr. Beast. This event is definitely up Mr. Beast's alley of like stuff he does.
For sure.
But like who would he fight though?
I have no clue. Who is the opposite of Mr. Beast? I think it would be very fitting to get one of those copycat Russian channel people to fight him.
That'd be really funny. Maybe I'll fight Mr. Beast. No, I'm kidding. How tall is he?
I think he's about our height. About my height.
Let me.
Mr. Beast height. He's my height. He's 6'3".
Oh wow. Okay.
Like 1 inch taller than me.
So Mr. Beast versus Manuel because of that video that one time.
Yeah, I would beat the shit out of Mr. Beast. He owes me $1 million. Ninja versus
Ninja, he's a tall, skinny white guy. He could fight Matt.
He could, yeah. And I think he'd win too. The angry video game nerd versus the nostalgia critic.
That would be fucking funny to watch. I would love to see that shit.
I would love to actually see them beat the shit out of each other. They actually have to put like bite into it.
I don't know how old they are, but like I'm gonna like derail for a little bit. I want to give props to like everyone like Harley and Ego Raptor who are like pushing 40 and they're they're going out here and boxing each other and getting like really like in shape for this. Like it's super like for people who are like in their 40s to do that is actually like incredible.
That was really good.
Like
anybody else?
Sorry, go on.
I was gonna ask if anybody else had more dream picks, but if you have something else to say, it's fine.
Oh, I was just gonna say that like I think there's more to mind. For the main event, I thought it would be really. I don't know. I don't think they would. I think Markiplier would possibly do the next Creator Clash, but I was thinking for main event, Markiplier versus PewDiePie would be really good. It would be really good for their their ratings.
I think Mr. Beast would be good to fight against PewDiePie.
Maybe they're really big. I was thinking like Markiplier and PewDiePie because they have a history together and also they're like probably the two most subscribed like gaming YouTubers of all time. I know PewDiePie doesn't do as much gaming as he did, but like he's still like in that sphere, obviously.
Oh well, Markiplier is around the same height as PewDiePie, so
exactly right. Yeah. And I feel like they're both really buff. Like they could easily they just need to train for boxing. Probably they could be. I'm sure they could fit within the same weight range pretty easily.
I think so too. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that would be an easy pick. It'd be really good first event. I would watch it just for that. I would watch the event just for that. But I can't think of any more YouTubers that I watch that I think would probably join it. Like Super Mega is my favorite YouTuber, so I already have them in there.
I was gonna say I know Boogie2988 has an opponent, but it would be so funny to have Boogie2988 versus Wings of Redemption. If anybody knows who those people are.
I don't know who that is. I was about to say unrelated. Tom Sweeney was talking about how he was like if I wanted to watch lame ass fights, I would just look up what lame ass fights on YouTube or something, and then like I saw people were like kind of like shitting on him for making that take, but I feel like it'd be funny to see Tom Sweeney from Chris Reagan's channel to fight somebody.
Who would he fight? He's a chubby guy.
He is. Make him fight Harley. No, I'm kidding.
Make him fight Airsoft Fatty.
Oh my god, dude! When Airsoft Fatty was trying to sing the national anthem, like I felt so bad for him that he like he had to try so hard, but like I was like, yeah, you go, brother, you go, you do it, man, you got this, boy. Like,
I legit thought he forgot the words.
He did.
He did.
He
I know
did
he
like
did.
even the time when he did it, like he slurred his words a bit and then heard what the crowd was saying, and he's like, "Oh," like I went back to what like he should have been saying. Like,
That would be really funny if Airsoft Fatty just kept doing that over and over and over and over and over and over. Like
yeah,
he
I
didn't
know.
stop, and they were like scared to make him like
Stop.
stop
Like,
doing.
yeah. I felt bad that he was so nervous, but you wanted to sing along with him, but I wanted to hear him sing. I'm sorry that I told you to shut up.
Well, because like we could have sung the beginning part and then stopped, but because he kept forgetting it. But you
Yeah,
know,
true. I
it's
mean, you're right.
fine. And I
You're
don't
right.
know all the lyrics to the Star Spangled Banner either, Sammy.
I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm kidding.
Do you? Do you
I
remember all
think
the lyrics?
I
that's
think I
literally
do.
a treasonous offense. I'm joking.
So it's treason then.
Trees. I can't
Treason.
think of anybody else who I'd want to
Yeah,
fight.
I think
Vsauce versus Bill Nye the Science Guy,
oh
maybe.
my that'd be funny. Is there any other science YouTubers that like Vsauce could go against? Or maybe another bald YouTuber.
Joe Rogan.
Make him go against make
Vsauce against
Vsauce go
binging with,
against Hundar.
or maybe Vsauce against binging with Babish.
Who?
Binging with Babish. He's bald and he cooks.
Oh.
Maybe he should fight. What's his name? William Osman.
Hold on. Boynaban versus what the fuck's his name? He's a movie YouTuber.
He's a movie YouTuber.
Yeah. Uh God, what's his name? I think he does videos with Monkey sometimes, I think. Or something. God, what's his name? Why am I forgetting his name? I feel fucking stupid right now.
With Mumkey?
I don't think maybe I'm wrong on that. I might be he's iMovie sucks.
Oh,
Adam from
YMS?
your
YMS?
movie sucks.
Well, yeah,
No,
YMS. Your movie sucks. Yeah, YMS.
yeah, so yeah, no, Mumkey and YMS aren't like friends. Also, like I think YMS doesn't like Mumkey because he accused him of like being super into furries.
Really?
Yeah.
Oops. Oops. My bad.
Oops.
Anyways, the only
Oops.
reason why I said that is because YMS, like in that picture he uses for his video, kind of looks like your Boyna Ben.
Kinda, yeah. If he didn't have the red strike in his hair.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't think of any more people who I'd want to fight. I could probably think of some later, but I think what I picked out was a pretty good matchup.
I think so too. I hope this becomes a yearly event. I'd really love to do the little like party event that we had together, and hopefully with everyone, including Jacob and Aiden next time. That would be so amazing, dude.
That would be.
Dude,
I
that
would
would be
love that.
awesome. That'd be awesome. We'd have to figure out seating arrangements. I don't think we would have had enough seats for even Aiden and his girlfriend to come by. Honestly,
But it was
like we had.
awesome either way.
Yeah, I guess I'm really excited for the next one because as we know they're going to set up for the next one because this was super successful. There's no way that they're not going to get more sponsors. They're not going to get more people to want to do this. Like I already like me and my girlfriend already saw Twitter and there's already like, YouTubers being like I want to box now. I'm really excited for what's to come with this event. I hope it becomes yearly. I think it'd be really like it's going to be really entertaining each time, and I can't wait to like watch more because this was really fun, and we can make more podcasts out of them.
I'm so happy that we're uploading so much more often now.
I
This
know,
is
right?
awesome. This is so fucking awesome, dude.
Thank
I'm so
you
proud of this
everyone who watched the
community.
pre-show. I want to
Yeah,
I want to thank
that was
everybody who watched the pre-show. You can catch our live reactions to the boxing in our Patreon. Just kidding, you can't. We didn't record it.
next time we probably will, and we will
Maybe I
post
don't
it to our
know.
Patreon.
We could. I don't know. We still have a couple things we got to put on Patreon soon.
Yeah,
But yeah, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Manuel and J Man and Jandies for being there. I want to thank I want to thank my girlfriend for basically planning everything. That was really like it was just a great idea, and I want to thank your girlfriend for coming. I want to thank everyone for showing up. It was a really great event. I'm really glad that everyone had fun.
I had a ton of fun too, and I hope we'll do that again next year.
I would love to do it again next year.
Now I
with
get
more
why
people.
fathers like Super Bowl parties so much.
Exactly right. I understand. I understand the feeling. I never thought I would, but I understand the feeling now.
Me too. I'm not a very big sports guy at all, but this like drew me onto the kind of culture that sports people are kind of into.
I know, dude. I'm a little more into sports, so I kind of got it. But like this, like I was like fully into this event. It was absolutely insane. Like I'm surprised it lasted as long as it did too. Like I was not expecting I was not expecting it to last almost 4 hours, even though there was like even though the matches were shorter than I expected them to be.
Yeah, for sure. I thought it was gonna last a little longer though.
Maybe it was. I think it was a good. It was a good time for everything, especially since everything was back to back. I was insane. I didn't expect it to be back to back like that. I thought there would be like an intermission or something.
I like the way they had it like that. I hate watching
Yeah,
commercials
yeah,
or stuff in between my entertainment. It's annoying.
yeah. They did a really good job. I have to give major props to Ian and Anisa for setting all this up, for setting um the event up. It's really like it was a really well done. They did a great job with it. I guess give props to Aaron's touring company too for helping them out and shit. Um, it was really good. It was really amazing. I pity anyone who didn't watch it.
And thank you to Ian for giving our video a little boost after we put the creator clash tag in our video.
I know.
It got a bunch of views before the match started, so some people actually did listen to it
Yeah,
before the fight, which was awesome. I didn't think that was actually going to happen.
I know, right? Hopefully more people will see this then, because even it's going to be after the match. They can watch it anytime, basically. Like
Yeah, that's awesome.
it'd be
I really like that we did this. We should do this with more events more often.
yeah. Yeah. I agree 100%. Like this was a great time. This was a great time. Yeah. Thank everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. We all really appreciate it, and I guess we'll catch you in the next podcast or
We'll
whatever
see you
else
on
we do.
we'll see you on the flip.
On the flip, man.
Next week's video is going to be a SpongeBob episode. You could keep that in the recording.
No, I'm gonna
Next
cut it
week's
out.
video. Next week's video or this week's video. Oh wait, it's Sunday. So this week's video is going to be this video and the SpongeBob episode.
Yeah, yeah. So look out for that.
Alrighty
Look
then.
out for that. All
Alrighty
right.
then. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.